My client, Nate Salinger, did not kill Eddie Ford.
And you're saying you know who committed the crime?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. The real murderer is my husband, Todd Manning.
Hell.
What kind of stunt is this, Taya?
Why would she say Todd killed my father?
I don't know. He swore he didn't. What's going on?
Relax.
Tay, what the hell are you doing?
Order in the court.
This is a closed session, sir. It doesn't concern you.
I've just
You
been
need to
accused
leave.
of murder by my wife. I think it does concern me. Thank you very much.
You may stay, Mr. Manning. But, Miss Delgado, I'm warning you. This had better not be a frivolous use of the court's time.
I can assure you it's not.
Are you prepared to back up your claims?
No, she's not, Your Honor, because I didn't kill anyone.
Yes, Your Honor. I have proof. Your Honor, the police, specifically Chief of Detectives John McBain, found a cufflink matching this one at the scene of Eddie Ford's murder. This belongs to my husband.
Okay, Your Honor, I object here. We're here to arraign...
What are you doing?
Salinger, not Todd Manning.
Bear with me, okay?
I'd like to hear where Miss Delgado's going with this.
Thank you, Your Honor. There was no evidence at the scene linking my client to the crime. No DNA, no fingerprints.
We have witnesses that place him at the scene. He himself is admitted to being there. The gun was found in his possession.
No, in his home, not in his possession.
We're not trying this case, counselors. We're merely arraigning the accused.
Your Honor, there shouldn't even be an arraignment. Nate Salinger should never have been charged with this murder in the first place. Not when there's at least one other viable suspect.
Tay, I told you I didn't do this. Your Honor, I have no idea how the cufflink got there. I'm being framed.
By who?
Well, I think by Marty Saybrook. It's not the first time that she's tried to get rid of me.
Well, there you go. There's another perfectly viable suspect. Why are we not arraigning Marty Saybrook?
This is outrageous, Your Honor. The defense is now accusing Marty Saybrook of killing Eddie Ford. I mean, who's next? Me?
Why not you? Wasn't a hair of yours found at the scene of the crime?
Because he held me captive in that room.
Which gives you one hell of a motive to want to kill him, doesn't it?
Consider this a warning, Miss Delgado.
Your Honor, Todd Manning, Marty Saybrook, and the DA aren't the only other viable suspects in this case. Why not consider the client's brother, James Ford? He was at the scene of the crime. He admitted to having fired the murder weapon. Why was he set free?
Okay, Your Honor, are you really going to allow this to continue?
My point, Your Honor, is that there are other people who could be considered far more viable suspects in this case than my client. People with far more motive and with actual compelling evidence against them. The fact that my client was arrested in the first place shows a rush to judgment. And formally charging him with this crime is a crime in and of itself. In the interest of justice, and in order to help the police find the real murderer, I respectfully request that all charges against my client be hereby dismissed.
My mom might really get you out of this.
And get me executed again in the process.
Hey, is it over, or did you make bail?
It didn't get that far.
No, but my mom got special permission for you to stay for the hearing. What do you mean, it hasn't started yet? Oh, no, it started all right. The court's just in recess now. And if the judge takes my mom's side, you can go home today totally free.
I gotta admit, what you did there was vintage you. And I would say it was brilliant, except you threw me under the bus. Mentioned in the cufflink.
Well, if John had anything else on you, you'd be the one getting arraigned today, not Nate.
So you're saying that telling the whole world that something of mine was at the murder scene will not get me arrested?
No, it does. I know a good lawyer.
So I don't understand. You haven't been arraigned yet?
Not yet. With any luck, it won't come to that. Dani's mom was awesome.
Yeah. Well, she made the case that a lot of other people could have killed Nate's father.
I know you didn't do it, so you got nothing to worry about.
Since when does not doing it ever help me?
Since you've had me in your corner. Look, I know I made an admittedly dramatic gesture, but I just did it because I don't think this guy killed Eddie Ford.
So why isn't he saying so?
think he's trying to protect someone.